All right, this is just kind of a Glyos system update, I guess, on some of these figures. There's a whole bunch of, I review a lot of the Roboforce figures because I'm really into those. And every now and then I'll pick up some of the Glyos bits off of Onell.com. Onell Design. I think it's Onell Design, Onell.com. It may be OnellDesign.com. But if you look for Glyos, you'll find it. Because they're fun little toys. Like I said, the Roboforce ones are really kind of my go-to right now, although I do have some previous Glyos series. And there's a whole bunch of compatible lines and that I keep meaning to get into, and I'm like, I really don't need another rabbit hole to go down. But then ThunderPaladin here on YouTube, he also does videos, so I'll put a link down to his channel down there, so check him out too. He sent me a message saying, hey, I've got some extra Glyos compatible stuff I'm looking to sell. Is there anything you're interested in? And I looked at his sale page, and this is a Kabuto Mushi from Godbeast, and this one, like, when I started seeing pictures of these float around on my Twitter feed, they had already been sold out, or they'd already sold. Like, for whatever reason, I missed the sale for these guys. So picking up this guy, you can see he's based in like the Insecticon colors with the black and silvery gray, yellow, purple. So I'm glad I was able to pick one of these up, and they're posable. They're the same Glyos system joints you see on like the Roboforce figures I show off, and all of that. So you can pull these apart. Like, everything's a little separate piece. This little jewel's a separate piece. There's an extra little scorpion-esque, some sort of like bug head you can use on them. This horn is actually a separate piece on the helmet itself. You could turn it around, paint, the ends as eyes, and have another kind of insectoid head. Like, there's a lot of customization possible with these things. And, yeah, like the Kabuto Mushis, I've been meaning to grab one or two every now and then, and I just never get around to it. So here's an Insecticon-based color scheme and a Guyver-based one. You can see he's got the pink eyes here on the insect head on the back, with some nice silver detailing, and then like some kind of silvery teal and kind of a blue-gray on the rest of them. But they're really kind of cool. They're big chunky dudes, and each one comes with their own little mini Mushi, which is molded in their main plastic color. I'd love to see like larger figures of these guys, because they kind of look like they could be shoulder pads or something. And they're all one piece. It looks like. There may be, if they are separate pieces, they don't move. They're not posable. They're just one little solid chunk. But I'd love to see this basic design upscaled to like this size. I think that'd be really cool, because I just love their bulk and the basic shape and design of these little mini guys. This is, I believe, Knee Stuff. Does these Outlanders. And they're, again, based, much like Colgrim, they're based off of the Glyos system parts. They've got a few new parts unique to them, including these helmets here, which I'll show off in a minute. But again, same posability, same configuration. You can pop them apart and stick them together. Little build system figures, and I've seen some really great creations with all of these. Like, I've seen some huge like insectoid riding beasts made out of these guys, where you can put smaller figures on top of them, and they've got these giant insectoid creatures that they can ride around on, or attack with. The customization in the Glyos system is really pretty cool. I've built my own Mospiata figure out of these with the tires on the back. And I've seen some make transformable ones, and I didn't make a transformable one. I just made a little figure about this big that looks like he's wearing the armor, again with the wheels on the back and the helmet. But yeah, there's all sorts of options here. You can see the waist is a separate piece, and then these Outlanders have this special helmet. And again, you could not paint these and make it look like a Spaceman helmet. Here it looks like he's the eyes on a face, and then the helmet comes off to reveal the smaller humanoidish head underneath, which is pretty cool. This is the White Star Inferno. This is from Four Horsemen, also Glyos compatible, just like everything here. And this is, I think, from their line of Outer Spacemen, I think is what they call their line. And again, you've got all the separate pieces. They are Glyos compatible. A little more specialization here, just because the torso is all one chunk. Actually, is it? Oh, no, it isn't. That waist piece is a separate piece. But the pieces are a little bit more specialized than some of the generic pieces you'll find in some of these other builds. I guess even the Kabuto Mushis are a little bit more their own thing. But like this flame effect can come off his back. He's got two separate sets of forearms. You can see one side has a straight arm here. One side has a curved arm. And you get those extra pieces with it. I can make this arm straight. I can make this arm curved. As it is, I've just got this one. He's got the blue laser pistol here. His helmet comes off if you wish. His head's a separate piece. The legs have a, again, there's no bend or hinge here, but the lower calf is a separate piece and the foot itself is a separate piece. So they're just fun little action figures that you can swap around. Like I said, a little less openness with some of the outer Spacemen, but that's another one of those lines that I'm like, I'd kind of like to try that out. When I saw this dude, I'm like, okay, I'll get that guy. This right here is your standard Kraboth. Although painted, it's custom painted by ThunderPaladin. I think he called this the Robo Patriot custom. And you can see he's painted some silver details on it. It's blue and red. It kind of looks like a little bit like an Iron Patriot type of deco. And from what I understand, this was actually a clear Kraboth that he dyed. Like he dyed the red and he dyed the purple. And it's a really good job. It's a really nice looking translucent effect on the clear figure. I do love little Kraboths. I have a whole bunch of these little guys because I like all the different colors they come in, and they're fun little dudes. And again, they're mostly like the body's one piece, and then the arms and legs are separate pieces. And you can move them. It gets a little stuck there sometimes, but yeah, you can pop the arms off. If you wanted to give them two, like the way the hands are designed, you see it's 3-fingered like that. If you want to give them two arms like this, you can pop this arm off, give him 2 normal arms. If you want to give him 2 blaster arms, you can do that. If you want to give him like 4 blaster arms and on down his legs, you could do that too if you wanted to. But yeah, it's a cool little custom by ThunderPaladin. Or ThunderPaladin. I keep wanting to say Thunderlord. I've been playing Destiny too much. ThunderPaladin here on YouTube. My apologies. So yeah, there are... just a quick little update onto what's going on with my Glyos collection. Like I said, most of my Glyos compatible figures are these Roboforce dudes. I love these guys to death. There's a Roboforce club coming out that's going to give you options on get you some new figures coming this year. I'm going to sign up for that. I think it's only open for a week. So if you're interested in the Roboforce, go to the Roboforce, the Toyfinity webpage, and sign up for their club. I know the name of the club, and for some reason, like now that I'm shooting the video, like I cannot think of it. But I'll find it. I'll put a link to it down there as well, or wherever the description box is on whatever device you're watching this on. So yeah, just an update to the Glyos system. It's more than just Roboforce. It's more than just the plain Glyos. There are lots of people out there. 4 Horsemen, Godbeast, knee stuff. I mean, there are all sorts of people out there making really nice Glyos compatible figures. So just give it a look. Go to October Toys Forum. They seem to have got a whole section dedicated to just Glyos compatible lines. And there's, again, this isn't even all of them. There's a lot of great people doing some really cool Glyos things out there. So do yourself a favor and give it a look and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy, because they are pretty fun little toys.